Give me a second. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Thanks for jumping on. This is Eric coming in from the Blanks Spot Academy, guys. We're located in Columbia, South Carolina. Do me a favor as you jump on. Drop your city, drop your state on this fantastic Financial Freedom Friday. We're going to be getting started here in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, all right? 30 seconds. Hope y'all having a wonderful day already. D got her tablet like she about to take some notes.
Good morning, y'all.
D got her tablet like she about to take some notes. Make sure I'm streaming to the right YouTube this morning. I am. We're streaming to the right YouTube this morning.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Freedom Friday.
Trying to get to the front.
Drop them cities and them states.
Hey, Quisha.
Drop them cities and them states. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Like, share, and tag. My name is Eric.
I'm G, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We're coming out of Columbia, South Carolina. As a matter of fact, we're located at 224 Allendale Court, Suite 26 and 27, Columbia, South Carolina. So I need you guys to do me a favor. If you don't buy anything from us, if you don't go online and participate in any of our sales and our deals, all we need you guys to do is to like our stuff. Like it. Share it.
Share it.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell somebody.
Tell somebody. If you find value in it, definitely tell somebody, because that's just, you know what? That's just selfish if you keep it to yourself. But if you tell somebody, I guarantee you that they will thank you and they will like you for it. So double tap the screen over here, right here. You guys, right there, right here. Double tap the screen. Don't get so wrapped up into the conversation that you don't double tap the screen. All right? Double tap the screen. Guys over here, we got some people that's saying, hey, they're coming in. So those guys over there are coming in. And you guys right here, you can share the video, okay? You can share it. You can share it, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with this thing. Ready to get started?
Let's get started.
Okay, so we come on here every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where y'all at, because y'all ain't dropping y'all city, y'all state.
Where y'all at?
So I don't know where you're coming from. But we come on here every Friday, Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you drop your city and your state, we'll know where you're at, okay? So we can address you properly. But
Grand Rising BT book.
There you go, Detroit. Some people out there.
Collective Designs.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's Bethany.
Yeah.
So some of y'all are in another time zone.
Atlanta. All right. Atlanta.
Are you in Atlanta or are you in College Park? Because College Park is not Atlanta. Lithonia is not Atlanta.
You know they call all of that Atlanta.
Athens is not Atlanta.
Come
I'm
on
just saying.
now. They call all of that Atlanta. Atlanta, y'all. My glasses are dirty.
It's not Atlanta. It's not Atlanta. All right. So yeah.
Tampa Bay. Yep. We're gonna be there soon.
Vegan. Okay. Atlanta. I got you. All right, bro. Hey, thanks for jumping on, man. I appreciate it. Y'all, we're gonna have some fun when we do this as well.
Georgia, hey.
We're bringing business information and education to you every Monday and Friday at 9-3. Quisha, that's a Quisha. She on TikTok and
thank you, girl. We appreciate it.
And you too. We appreciate it.
Fort Lauderdale,
Vegas. Now we know Vegas is another time zone, so yeah, it's early over there. It's early over there. They said the early bird gets the worm. We share this information out of the kindness of our hearts, because we want to build a trusted community of business owners who actually want to learn more about business, finances, be educated about business. So this is not you. you might want to swipe right. Swipe up.
Yeah, because
Okay,
this is, this is we different over here.
Turn your joint right there.
Different, y'all.
Get some. Yeah, we different over here. I like when D said that. We different over here.
We not all about selling y'all this stuff.
Yeah, we
want to educate y'all.
Yeah, we ain't trying to gas you up, man. We ain't trying to gas you up. We trying to empower you.
We want y'all to buy stuff, but we want to educate y'all.
Yeah. Education
as well, okay?
If we
want y'all to stay in business. If you don't stay in business, then we can't stay in business.
Yeah.
Right? So absolutely. We want to educate y'all on, keeping your money and stuff.
So this is a community. So if you are into sublimation, if that is your field, that's your lane, or any other type of crafts, we do some other stuff over here too, But if you in sublimation, that's our main gig right now.
Yep.
And definitely go out there and check out our website. It is theblanksspot.com.
Yes.
We got over 200 items in. We're going to be introducing some new items.
Yeah, you're going to probably introduce it today.
I don't know, man.
What one thing we be introducing?
One thing, yeah. New. We got a whole bunch of bundles that we created.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. We will be here. We'll be here. So we're going to be introducing a couple new things. And, So anyway, it is the 13th of the year.
13th
of the year. It's the 13th of the year.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say
it's the 13th of the year. Is it the 13th of the year? Is this the first 13th of the year? Is it not the first 13th of the year?
Okay.
Sometimes we're not on the same level, y'all. I'm telling you, just say it. Sometimes we ain't on the same way.
The 13th of the year, that could mean a lot of things.
See, watch this.
I'm what are you talking about?
Look here, when I do this, she's supposed to be ready already.
Well,
We've been married too long.
I definitely was not.
We've been together too long.
So
we've been together too long for you not to be. You still ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? We've been married too long, man. Okay.
Yes, we're recording. Tyra, come back and watch on YouTube.
So you'll be able to see this. See, I don't even like royalty right now. You know what I'm saying? Only one of us can be right. Only one of us. They can only be. This the Highlander right now.
And you know who wants to be? He want to be.
She want to be right. She want to be right. She always want to be right.
Anywho.
So it is the 13th.
Oh dang! It is Friday.
I don't know. I don't do that stuff. It's the 13th of the.
Better you had to bring that up.
It's the 13th of January.
I didn't even realize it.
And we 13 days into the year, and we've been talking about planning for our businesses. Mm-hmm. We've been talking about doing some business plans, making sure we have a path to our success.
Yep.
A map.
A map.
Go. And we were talking about some money. We budgeting today. Today we're talking about budgeting.
We talking about budgeting. I told Eric yesterday, I said, listen, I need 30 minutes of your time. 30 minutes.
I don't even care.
I said, I need 30 minutes of your time so that we can finalize this budget.
I don't even really care.
He looking at me like, okay.
Yeah, it don't matter.
No, sir. We need to get in this office.
I ain't buying nothing.
And we need to finalize this budget for 2023.
If it was up to me, I'd sell everything in the store.
That's why they all up to you, right?
Without buying more stuff.
That's why they all up to you.
Hey, Melissa, thanks for jumping on. I sell everything in the store without even replenishing anything. I'm just,
So he came on in the office.
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly.
And we sat down, got my notes out,
and
we completed this budget.
Reluctantly.
Yes.
But it was necessary.
It was very necessary because I had already saw myself, okay, it's the 13th. I already busted our budget for January. It's done.
Wide open.
Then busted that budget wide
open.
So I said, you know what? We got to get this thing done because I don't want to continue this same route of going over the budget for the month.
Hold on. One thing we will tell you is that we do not have it all together. Okay? We do not have it all together. There's a lot of people that's going to be out there. Hey, Professor. There's a lot of people out there that's going to, fake that funk. We do not have it all together.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Miss Jacqueline, how you doing?
No, we do not.
We do not have it all together, and we're gonna always be transparent with y'all
Exactly.
as much as you can take, because we know that some of the truth that y'all want to hear, we can't tell you that lie.
We ain't gonna do
I bet you got that, huh? I bet you got that one. Some of the truth that
we ain't gonna be able to do it, y'all.
as business owners, we want to hear some truths that are actually not true. Okay, so we're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you that. But so we're talking about budgeting this morning, and this morning, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook group or page, you're gonna get to see a little thing that we use for our budget. Okay, so I'm going to show you something that we use.
Yep.
And you guys that are on TikTok,
if y'all TikTok, if y'all want to see it, y'all better come on over to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can come on over.
Make sure you subscribe when you get there.
Oh, Professor, we close to our watch hours too. We real close.
Oh yes,
we close, y'all. We close. We've been grinding. I haven't been putting no. We've been doing too many lives though. I've been doing too many lives. Okay. Monday and Friday is enough. I just need to be dropping videos.
Okay, so we can watch. Mm-hmm.
So people can go back and watch short videos, man. We need about 220 or so watch hours. Mm-hmm. So we close. And I'm telling y'all something before we get started. For those of you who don't understand how YouTube works, there are qualifications that we need. Mm-hmm. However, this is what I want you to understand. I don't have a problem with sharing information. You got a problem? I see Professor over there. We don't have a problem sharing information. No. But if you want to help us, like really help us and help us to be able to continue to do this, it's going to make us feel a lot better if we see 50 cents, $2, $5 from our Facebook, because we're monetized now. Mm-hmm. And it's not the idea of how much we can make on Facebook, but it's the idea that people find our information valuable enough to go back and watch our stuff. Okay.
Hey, Professor, thank you.
Y'all can't watch them all by yourself unless y'all gonna binge, but you can actually definitely watch and share.
Yes.
Okay? So watch and share.
So we are very close, and we want to say thank you for those of you that you continue to come on YouTube. You continue to go back and
share our stuff.
Share and and watch.
Share our stuff.
So we appreciate that.
Share our stuff.
We do.
If you share our stuff, I'll be so happy. Because I know we put out quality information. I know that for a fact, that we do put out quality information. Mm-hmm. And I know we put out helpful information. However, I know life gets busy. I know things happen. And I know people get caught up in that good old job sometimes, or their family. Mm-hmm. Not judging. But when you have a choice to either watch a series on Netflix or enhance your business, consider watching our stuff.
Yeah. So Eric is pulling up just a system that we use for that for budgeting. And we're going to just show you guys a little glimpse on YouTube. But like I stated, we sat down yesterday. I had to pull Eric into the office so he can.
You gotta say that again.
I do. So he could help me to finalize our budget, for the year, because we were behind when it comes to that. I have already busted the budget for the month of January. I have to admit I did. So that will not be happening in February. So I wanted to make sure we go ahead and finalize what we needed to do for the year. It'll just kind of help to keep me on track.
I'm glad I ain't easily embarrassed.
To help me keep me on track.
Y'all can't offend me. You know what I'm saying?
I think they know that.
I got you, Treasure. So Treasure said you did the research and they want it for free, but everything you're saying is right and they should. We appreciate it. So you can't embarrass me, man. You ain't gonna be able to embarrass me.
Thank you, Melissa.
I'm gonna need y'all to understand,
man.
Thank you, I'm gonna need y'all to understand this, y'all. Y'all can't embarrass me, man.
Melissa say that's why she get educated and not entertained. That's what I'm talking about, Melissa. Yes.
They be paying attention.
They be paying attention. Y'all see that big smile on
his face? I like that. Let me see.
Y'all see that big? Y'all see that big smile? You see all the teeth.
All right, I ain't worried about you, man. All right, so check it out.
Y'all know how to make that joker smile, boy.
Y'all ready to go?
Okay.
All right. So
So
Hey, Lisa, what's going on? I ain't messing with you today, Lisa. I'm not messing with you today.
Hey, Lisa.
Okay, I'm not messing with you today.
All right.
So yeah, run them likes up, baby. Run them likes up. Run them like we all students, baby. We all students. So this is something that a lot of people don't want to even talk about, not even in their personal life.
Yeah.
Now, Shakira, the professor, turned me on. Well, she reminded me of a guy that I had actually seen, but I was following him, but I just wasn't paying really attention. He talks about some of the similar things that we talk about here in business, finance, personal finance, education, everything.
Yeah.
And some things that I'm going to touch on that you may not like. Oh well, you've been warned. So
that was the disclaimer.
That was the disclaimer. So here's the thing, right? Everybody wants to have more money. Okay? We want more money. We know we need more money. But I want you to understand that starting a business, making more money is not the reason to start a business. Okay? It ain't. I'm gonna just put this out there. I know y'all probably say this guy's crazy. What is he talking about? I'm swiping the screen right now.
This joker is nuts.
Starting a business, making more money should not be your motivation for starting a business. Wanting to create a problem or seeing a need that can be, filled in, the gap or whatever, that should be your motivation for starting a business. The money will come if you are honest and earnest and have good qualities, and you do good business, do great business, great customer service. The money will come. Yeah. Of course, along the way, you're gonna piss some people off.
And the whole mindset of wanting to leave a legacy.
Legacy. Well, we're gonna leave a legacy.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna leave a legacy. It depends on what type of legacy you're gonna leave.
That should be a reason as well to maybe start a business.
So yeah. So everybody ain't gonna want to hear this. So for those of you who don't want to hear the truth, you might want to exit. For those of you who are looking for it, I'm gonna do my best to share this truth in the most gentlest, most. No, I ain't. Hey, check it out, man. We all got our big guy and big girl underwear on.
Yeah.
If you don't, you need to go get them.
Yeah.
We want to make decisions in the business arena about finances and about business.
Yep.
But we are not in a great position to make those same decisions on our personal side.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're making questionable that thing's paused. If you're making questionable decisions in your personal life about your personal finances, if you're making questionable decisions there, what you think gonna happen when you slide to a business? It's gonna be the same behavior.
Right.
You don't automatically wake up one day and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a millionaire," and then do it. You got to change your mindset. So we do teach and share, and we share and educate about mindset shifting. Mm-hmm. It's about shifting our mindset, the way that we think, the things that we didn't learn when we were little, the things that we hold on to because we're comfortable. We don't want to grow. It's uncomfortable to grow. We have a business and we're making money in business. We have a whole job and our job is paying for our household expenses, but we still want to take that business and put half that money in our pocket. That ain't building no business, okay? It's not. And that's definitely not going to be the way to keep your business going and having longevity.
Jumping from one thing
to another.
One thing to another.
We leaping.
You leaping from one thing to another, and they're not even related
ain't tied in. I know
you can't build. You can't build like that, y'all.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be talking about budget, and this needs to be said on the 13th day of the year before we get to the 14th day of the year, because people are still doing some of the same things that they did in 2022. They brought that same nasty behavior over, that same unrealistic expectations over. They brought the same unhealthy business practices over. And it's because we never learned. Many of us never learned how to make better decisions. Many of us never learned how to think for ourselves. Many of us never learned the judgment and what that means, and the lashback or the backlash, that is going to have an effect that it's going to have on us.
Yeah.
So now you're in business. Now you're thinking, hey man, my back is up against the wall and I'm gonna sink or swim.
Right.
You're definitely gonna sink if you don't change the way you think. You're gonna end up sinking if you don't change your stinking thinking. So that's my little spiel. So we want to do a budget. All right. We want to do a budget. Here's what we use to do our budget for our business. And now, how many of you guys have a monthly budget for your business, spending budget? before you even have a budget, there's going to be some things that you're going to need to know. What are your due outs, right? What type of things do you have? What are your expenses? How much do you spend every month on things?
Do y'all even know that?
Yeah, well, I knew it.
Well, and I asked that question because I know when I was just doing just the custom, work or whatever, I never did sit down to really think about, okay, how much I was buying, how much was going out. I didn't think about that. I'll just go in Michael's and buy this because I'm thinking, okay, well, I can make this or I can make that.
Let it be the last time you say Michael's. Let that be the last time you say Michael's on our platform.
Okay, I'm just saying, but I'm being realistic, right? Because you're just spending, and not saying, okay, well, I'm only gonna spend $200 this month, or that's just how I was until I learned better.
I'm glad I didn't know that. I never been. Nah, I didn't know that. But check it out, right? In order to create a budget, in order to be able to create a budget that makes sense for your business. We're talking about your business now. The word budget kind of turns a lot of people off because budget means discipline.
It means
right?
it does.
It means discipline.
I think that's a great way to put it.
And you're gonna go outside. You're gonna color outside of the lines sometimes. We're not gonna get it just perfect, just right. So sometimes we're gonna color outside the lines. And be honest, we may go over our budget in the beginning.
Well, we already did. So for this one, February we got this though.
I know how much I spend. Okay. I did the same thing. That adds up, and then you realize you didn't make any money after all.
Yeah, because now we got all this stuff in our craft room.
Thanks for the transparency, both of y'all. So
y'all know how it is.
So for our business, it's a little bit different
for us.
Than your business because we're different levels of retail. We're both retail, but we're different levels of retail. But for our business, what we do is we have to first identify our expenses. And our expenses include our debt and our bills for our business. Okay, it includes our debt and our bills for our business. Now, a debt and a bill are two different things. A debt is something that can be paid off in one lump sum.
Yeah.
Okay, we can take one large amount and we can pay that debt off. But a bill is something that's reoccurring. So I need some help from y'all, okay? Everybody can participate, but everybody's not going to be able to see. And that's not my problem. We are broadcasting on YouTube live every Monday and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we happen to have slides and, sometimes we have some visual aids that assist in giving you an understanding of how this thing is working and how we're tracking this thing. Y'all with me? All right. So if you're on YouTube right now, you can see. If you're not, you can go back and look at the replay. Our YouTube is The Blanks Spot. Okay, The Blanks Spot. So now, Grand Rising. Thank you guys for jumping on. I appreciate it. So quick question, a quick comment. For new beginners, should you track for the first few months and then set a budget? No. No, absolutely not. I think first, if you hold on real tight, that's a great question. But if you hold on real tight, I want you to see what your expenses are first. Okay, we're gonna annotate, write down, not in our head. We're gonna write it down on paper or an Excel spreadsheet, or in this case, we use our cash flow strategist to track our expenses. Expenses equals your debt plus your reoccurring bills, your bills. So we're going to write those down first. And from that, we're going to create a budget. Okay? Because if we just track our expenses for the first couple of months first, we'll be all over the place.
Right.
Or how do we know we're buying things that we need for our business?
Right.
How do we know that we're actually buying things for our business, or we're just buying things out of emotions? Okay? So many of you just getting started, you will not have any debt for your business. Many of you, okay? Many of you just getting started, you won't have any debt for your business. I'm not talking about the people who decided to go out there and use their personal credit to get a loan for their business,
Mm-hmm.
but it's on your personal credit. That's something for another conversation another time.
Right.
Hey, Kyra, thanks for jumping on. Let them know where you're tuning in from. Thank you. I'm talking about people who, when I say debt, I'm talking about people who may be a little seasoned. They may have some vendor credit.
Mm-hmm.
They may have some vendor. They may have some business credit,
Yeah.
and they may have loans in their business name that their business is responsible for owning.
Yeah, that's the debt.
That's the debt part.
That's the debt part for your business.
But right now, we're going to skip right to the monthly reoccurring expenses, okay? That's what we're going to skip to. So let me see if I can make this just a tad bit bigger for you people that are on YouTube so you can see this. Okay, so I need y'all to do me a favor. Help me out. Why don't you do me a favor and pull up your YouTube so we can actually see the comments and everything, because I don't have to go back and forth.
All right, we'll do.
So Dee's going to pull up YouTube, on our phone so we can stay in touch with y'all. And I guess we can do Facebook on this one since IG has left the building.
All right, so let me pull this up.
Is your Facebook still on this phone?
I don't think so. I think yours is.
How about that? How about
All
that?
right. Okay, so I got the comments for YouTube.
Yeah, whatever. All right. Oh, there it is. 9848881.
So we're just pulling up Facebook on another device and YouTube so that we can interact with you guys while we are filling out this form right here. This is what we use for our business. We've been using it for 7 years. We use it for business and home. It's called a cash flow strategist. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and remember, guys, those of you that are on TikTok, you want to be able to see this. You want to come on over to the YouTube so that you can see what we're doing. Okay. So we're just getting everything set up.
No, like, why y'all have everything set up at first?
Well, we actually just decided to
mind
do
your business
this way.
Mind your business.
Do it this way this
How
morning.
about that? Mind
We're
your
just
business.
gonna talk about it, but we say, hey, why don't we just show?
Why don't have everything set up and organized? Mind your business.
So
No, so I'm gonna go on Facebook.
All right.
So we can actually see as well.
We want some. We're gonna need y'all help with this, so we need y'all to interact. All right.
All right. So I need somebody to tell me, if you haven't done so, name an expense that you may have for your business. Remember, a debt is different from a business. A debt is something that you can pay off in one lump sum. An expense is something that comes every month. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So YouTube and YouTube. Someone on YouTube, name an expense for your business. Okay. Collective Design says cell phone.
Business.
Business cell phone.
There is a such thing, y'all.
Business cell phone. Okay. Anyone else? Do we want to ask for a amount? Or we just gonna put something in there?
We're just gonna annotate them out.
All right, guys, on YouTube. So, okay, website platform. That is great.
Okay. And I'm gonna answer your
Val
question.
Chestnut, she said website platform. Okay, we got that. Somebody said Shopify. Okay, yep.
Same thing.
Web hosting. Yep. Okay.
So we're gonna roll all that into one thing.
Yeah, it's all one thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question real quick. Or so, what if you found an idea or your idea, you started to practice and make this product? How do you set the budget? You gotta decide on how much you're gonna be practicing. You still have to cut yourself off.
Yeah.
Knowing how much the raw materials cost.
Yeah.
To make that one product.
That's
so you have already made the one product. I got it. So you want to know how much that costs for that one product.
Mm-hmm.
You still want to set yourself a budget. You don't want to go out there and practice, and next thing you know, you spend $500 practicing on some stuff,
right? And
now you don't have any money to, So you got to be mindful of that. That's
yes.
And I know it's different things, it's different scenarios and everything. So
Okay, collective design says, okay, wait, so let me go back. Oh, wait, y'all good. Somebody says, inventory.
Before we put,
no, before we do the inventory, let me see.
Yeah, we can do inventory. Let's do inventory. Because it's all rolled up
Okay.
into, yeah.
All right, reoccurring membership costs.
Okay.
Someone said business cards, so we could probably put that on
Advertisement.
Advertisement
and marketing.
Yep.
Advertisement, ads/market.
Utilities. Utilities would be like if you well, depends.
So utilities
If you
will
are,
only count if you have a brick and mortar. In this instance.
Yes.
So for those of you who are out there watching, we're writing down some reoccurring monthly expenses so we can create our budget. Okay. Mm-hmm. We already have these expenses. Mm-hmm. These expenses we already have for our business. We have a cell phone for our business or a phone for our business. Mm-hmm. We have a website for our business. This is just an example, guys. This may not apply to everybody, so don't get your panties all in the bunch or your drawers all in the bunch, all right? So don't do that. Then we got the inventory. We have to purchase something to make sure we buy something. Mm-hmm. All
right. It's a few more here. We got rent.
Rent is only going to be for your. So we talk.
If you have depends on what type of business you have.
Okay, so rent,
brick and mortar.
Rental. What else? Two more. We're gonna do two more.
Okay, y'all got any more?
Is that it?
The water, that's gonna be under utilities.
Yeah, water's under utilities.
The Aiken paper, that's gonna be under inventory. Shipping supplies.
I like that.
Those Cara say shipping supplies. Okay, operational supplies.
Operational costs like what? Be more specific.
Pens, paper.
So office supplies.
Office supplies, yes. So we can say office.
So it's pens, paper. Okay, that's it. That's all we're gonna do. All right. I think we maxed out right now. We'll make this a little bit bigger. So for everybody who can see this, does this make sense? Drop a number 1 if it makes sense. For everybody who can see this, drop a number 1 that can see this that makes sense. We have cell phone. We have website. We have inventory, memberships. They're recurring memberships. I just, we got ads/marketing. We have utilities. We have rental. That means if we got rent, okay. Mm-hmm. Shipping supplies and office supplies. So those things make sense. Okay. So now let's go ahead and be great on purpose. Y'all ready? So now it's time to put some numbers. Now it's time to put some numbers to these expenses. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be very modest. Okay. I'm going to be very modest. We just have a phone for our business. Okay. So now some people are using their cell phone, the personal phone, and they're using partial for business. So I'm just going to put $150. Okay. Don't judge me. We're going to do the basic website. Okay. But we know that a lot of people have apps. So we're just going to throw $40 in. Okay. Say we got a Shopify. We like Shopify. We're talking about Shopify. If y'all want to talk about something else, y'all can come and plug those in. Okay.
All right.
Right. Then we got inventory. We're going to do that one last.
Yeah.
Office supplies. Let's say we spend $100 a month. Let's say 50.
Yeah, I would say 50.
$50 a month on office supplies. Okay.
Depends on your type of business.
Shipping supplies. That may not be a monthly cost, but if we break it down, go ahead.
I wondered if the office supplies and shipping supplies should be together.
Well,
it depends.
Let's do this. Let's put the office/shipping supplies together.
Yeah, let's do that together because that can be, together. So.
$100.
Because we're talking about pens, paper, and then we can talk about the polymailers, boxes. We can do all that together. So
Okay, so now let's say we are renting out a space.
Yeah.
We rent out an office space for $1,000 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're paying $100 a month in utilities.
Let's say $150 because utilities that's gonna include, lights, water.
Well, it's most places
depends.
gonna have the. Yeah, we kind of overthinking it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, 150.
Depends on what your business is.
So now ads and marketing. Let's say between you running ads, between you doing marketing material, business cards, any flyers, thank you cards, because thank you cards would be under the shipping supplies. So,
but that'll be in marketing.
So okay, so let's say we're spending another 100. This is very modest. Okay, this is very modest, $100 a month, because a lot of people have a $200 to $500 a month budget just for ads. Okay, and then memberships. What type of memberships might we have that may add up?
So what type of memberships, guys? So I
ain't talking about Netflix.
I can name.
I ain't talking about Hulu.
Like Creative Fabrica, Canva, Photoshop.
Okay, so let's say we got a $150. Man, y'all got a lot of memberships.
You know what? Y'all got some homework. Take a look at how much y'all spend.
The blank spot. You got membership at the blank spot.
Yeah, you have a membership at the blank spot. How many of y'all got a lot of memberships?
Okay, so
I'm sitting here thinking right now about memberships that I have.
So now after that, Cricket. We're gonna have to have
Cricket
a talk.
has a membership.
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk later on. All right.
They have a monthly membership.
We're gonna talk personally.
Somebody said they got 6. Yeah.
Jesse, what's going on, Jesse? We're gonna talk personally about this Cricket membership that you're paying for, that you probably want to get your money back for. I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you, okay? I'm just messing with you. I'm only messing with you. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna say that we're gonna invest $200 a month on inventory. Okay. Just so you know, this is stuff that we're purchasing to sell. $200 a month. Now I know these numbers may not kind of fit.
Yeah, this is just an example.
It's an example. Okay?
And we just want to show you guys, it was an error.
Of course it was. Of course there's an error.
Okay. Hopefully it's saved.
And it didn't.
It did not.
Y'all, this makes me. All right. Going back in.
We're gonna go back in.
We're typing again.
Did not save.
My apologies.
Exactly. The internet.
Yes, it is.
Oh, there it is.
It's saved.
It's saved.
But I want to save and return to list. So there it is.
All right.
Okay. All right. So our expenses. We have a total of $1,790
in monthly
expenses. $1,790. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go back here, and I want to bring this up again. $1,790 in monthly expenses. That's what we came up with. All right. So let's take a look at it. In order for us to be able to support $1,800 a month, that means, and this is just on the side of somebody who has a rent and they're paying utilities. If you take that rent and those utilities out, that's $1,150 minus that $1,790. You're looking at about You're looking at about 500 and some change, okay, a month. But it's two different sides of this. One person has they're working out of their home, okay, and you got let's say a $600 a month budget.
Right.
One person is working outside of their home and they have an $1,800 a month budget.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to kind of get that perspective in your head. Okay, let me slide back so we can see what's going on. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That's to y'all.
So what we're showing you guys is basically, how to write everything out and plan for your budget, right? So you wrote all of these expenses and everything down. So now you got to go back and do the other part, which is, okay, how much money is my business making?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you got to do some math, right?
Yeah.
To see what if you plus or minus.
So now
So
let's put this in our head. Let's put a $600 per month business budget in our head for people who are just getting started. I know this may not apply to everybody. Please don't overthink the process. For people who are just getting started, and for those who are new to business and are working from their home. Okay, they started their business. They're still building in the building process. They're new, but they have done the work. They know where they are, and they are working from their home. That is That is $600 per month. Now, in order for you to be able to afford a $600 a month budget, you not only have to just make more than that, you want to consider how you can make times that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at in order to stay in business, we should be, and this is another outside the box lesson. Yeah. We should be putting this money back into our business. Okay. So if your budget is $600 a month on the low end, and all you need to do is be able to cover that budget, then we need you to get your mind in the position to, man, I need to make 5 times that in my business if I want my business to grow and flourish. Yeah, because if you got, like what we said right here, if your monthly expenses right here is what we said, $1,700? $1,790 with this utilities. That's just example, yeah. But your sales is $1,800. Can you tell somebody you made $1,800? No. So let's put it in a broader perspective. You made $10. Let's put it in a broader perspective. If your budget is $8,000 a month, and you made 20 grand that month, did you make 20 grand? No. After all your expenses are paid is what you actually made. So you may have netted, you may have grossed 20,000, but you only netted 12. And if you start thinking about it, that 12 is going to go down further because you got to take out the taxes, you got to take out the different things that you have to pay, those obligations that you have to pay if you have any employees. And I'm not talking about paying yourself because you already have a job. In this instance, you may have a job. The money should go back to the business. That's a whole nother conversation. Bottom line is, hopefully this puts this in perspective because there's a lot of people out there talking about I had a 6-figure year and not breaking it down saying, yeah, I had a 6-figure year in sales, but I only profited $10,000. I only profited $15,000 or $20,000. Yeah. So with this being said, guys, go and write down, everything that you have as far as expenses and things like that. That's going to help you to decide on the budget for inventory and putting back into your business, based off how much money is left, right? Yeah. So another thing about this system too is you can go back in and you can say, okay, well, I'm going to cut the website. I'm going to take some of these apps off, and then instead of it being $40, now it's going to be $30. So you're saving $10. So you can kind of go back and maybe readjust some things so that you can make room to buy more inventory, or have more money for marketing. You know what I'm saying? So you may be able to cut some things when you actually take a look at what all you have going out. And I don't want to get anybody confused. I want you to think about an umbrella. Think about the umbrella, okay? Now, the umbrella says, and I'm going to bring this back up. The umbrella says that, hey, here we are. This is our financial management, okay? So this is the money that we have available. This is the money that we have available here. Yeah. This is our umbrella. Underneath our umbrella, we have utilities, memberships, ads and marketing, website fees. And under our financial management, we're going to create a budget for each one of those as well.
Right.
I want you to think about this. I should not go over my marketing budget.
Right.
We have our financial management first. That's our umbrella. And inside of our financial management, we have departments. Our department, each department has a budget. I should not go over my inventory budget. I should not go over my website budget. I should not go over my marketing budget. I should not go over my rental budget. And let's say you decide to say, hey, you know what? I can no longer afford to, or it's no longer cost effective for me to rent this office space. I'm going to go back to my house and I'm going to work from my home office. I just increased my cash flow by $1,000.
Yep.
I don't take that $1,000 and go on a girl's trip or a boys trip. We take that money and we set it aside for our business. Maybe putting that money into a business emergency fund. Maybe putting that money, put it towards our business, because that was the money that was allocated already for our business. You just increased your cash flow by $1,150 because you're not paying utilities, you're not paying any rent, and now you can actually work and grow your business. One of the most important things that I've seen in businesses since we've started is that a lot of people don't know the numbers. And when we talk about the numbers, we're not just talking about pricing.
No, we're talking about everything.
Yeah.
Like, you got to know all your numbers.
Not knowing the numbers will keep you in the red.
And I think that's why a lot of people, they complain about, I'm not making any money, because you don't even know your numbers to begin with. You don't know what's going out and what's coming in. You're just going about your everyday life. You're not, thinking about it,
And for people who say they track their money, you have to be anal retentive. There's a saying that goes, if you take care of the pennies, if you count the pennies, the dollars will take care of themselves. You have to be anal retentive. Every time we spend something for this store, every time we invest money in the store by, inventory, by advertisement, by products, all that stuff. Right? But every time we spend some money, we annotate it. We're not going to say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to, this is going to be just between me and myself, and I'm going to write this. I'm just going to put this over here. Also, you have to understand, by annotating your expenses, that gives you the ability to write them off as a business expense. There's going to be a lot of people who are not going to receive what we're saying. And that's unfortunate, because we know that people want to be successful. We know that people are in business to be successful. We know that people want to see a profit. They want to see progress. They want to see progression and success. However, you cannot expect to be successful in business and business finances, if you're not successful in your personal finances. I can't stress that enough. That's why we always talk about personal finances. That's why we talk about understanding how your credit works. That's why we always talk about learning how to lower your taxes, how to create a budget for yourself so you can minimize your expenses. Those things are important. I'm struggling with the number of inventory for my apparel. So what's your struggle? What is your struggle? And I did not ignore you, Jesse. Hopefully somebody saw Jesse's comment. He's trying to get some help with Corral Draw. We don't do Corral Draw.
Okay.
But you can check out. Does Shakir do it?
Not sure.
Make sure you follow Shakir the Professor.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow Shakir the Professor.
Yeah.
And she may.
I'm not sure. She may have dibble dabbled in it, but
I know she talked about it. I'm not sure if she does it or not.
Yeah.
Do I start with the number I used to start up? Well, it depends on where's your sales. What's the demand? See, here's the thing. You gotta first before you even buy inventory, you gotta test the waters.
Oh, the number that you started the number that you had when you started, that's an investment. So
I mean, he's talking about his inventory. So I'm struggling with numbers for my inventory.
Oh, that's the same person?
Yeah.
You started, okay.
And then so you gotta understand any monies that used to start our business up is gone.
Yeah.
That money's gone. It's in your business. It belongs to the business.
It was
it was an investment.
And I think maybe he's saying, I think now maybe he's saying, because he said t-shirts, right? So you're gonna have to, as far as the inventory, you're gonna have to go by what's selling the most.
Yeah.
So if for instance, if you're selling a lot of large shirts, then why are you gonna go to the store and buy 20 smalls?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you wanna base your inventory off of what's selling the most.
And just case in point, for us, we know it took me a little while because I'm in charge of those shirts, the orders. It took me a little while to realize that the main shirts that are selling are the basic sizes: medium, large, and extra large.
Right.
Then 2X. So from medium to 2X is what's selling the most. 3X, 4X, 5X, those are unicorns.
Right.
There are some people that are going to need those shirts, and smalls are unicorns.
So instead of buying 20, maybe buy 5 of that one. But the one that's selling the most, those are the ones that you want to keep, on hand, as far as inventory is concerned. Just
remember, some inventory you don't really have to worry about because it's not going to go bad. It's not going to spoil.
Right.
And if it for apparel, some apparel you may find that it's not moving. If it's not moving, then you don't invest in that anymore. Exactly. Hey, Aisha, thanks for jumping on.
Exactly.
Drop your city and state, please, and thank you. Let them know you're tuning in from. So if it's not selling, then you don't go back and get it. We don't want to go away from the idea of creating that budget. We're back on the budget talk. A lot of that budget is going to be okay. We got to have our money management. Yeah. So before we can even set a budget, we have to know how much money we have.
Exactly.
And I guess I should have started with that. I apologize. Before we can even set a budget, we got to know how much money we have in our possession. So how much money do we have? Now we start setting a budget for each one of those sections. And I promise you guys, unless I can't stress this enough, unless you are a full-time business owner, paying yourself ain't an option. I'm about to go back there. They don't want to hear that. If you got a job that's providing for you already, if you have a job that's paying all your bills,
right.
If you have a job that's paying for your mortgage or your rent, your utilities, your cell phone bill, if you got a job that's doing that already, why are you dipping into your business funds talking about I'm paying myself? Man, get out of here. Stop listening to them people that don't understand how business works.
Use that money, put that money back into your business to build. That's how you build.
That's how your business becomes self-sustaining and independent. Now, if you are a sole proprietor,
right? If you're a
full business owner,
like that's all you do, then that's a different story.
You need to be looking at other streams of income.
That's a different story. But if you already have a 9-to-5 job that's taking care of all your personal, then you shouldn't be putting that money from your personal pocket back
in your pocket.
No, you got to put it back into your business to grow it. We wonder why our business is not growing because you're not putting back into it.
So Unique, I think that's unique, right? Do me a favor, message me, okay? Message me, and we can have a talk. So you're just starting out with your brand. That's gonna be marketing. That's gonna be doing market research, understanding what is out there and what the streets are calling for.
Yeah.
What are they calling for? Are they really calling for your brand? I'm not trying to be funny. But how are they calling for your brand? In what shape, size, or form are they calling for your apparel?
Right.
You may be pushing sweatshirts and hoodies and jogging suits, and they may just want some cutoffs.
Yeah.
What are they calling for? So that's how you got to do that. We can't be so attached to our idea that we lose the opportunity to make money.
That's true.
Let me see. Right, I've not received a cent as an owner. Because I got a job. Yeah, your business is a baby.
So guys, be thankful for your job. Just don't be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful that job is paying, all of your personal needs and stuff like that, if that's you. But just don't be satisfied. Just know that job is, is there for a reason.
It's leverage.
It's leverage to get that business, built and going on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So be thankful.
We teach and educate on how to leverage your job to build your business as well.
Yeah.
And that's something else that we're going to talk about. Learning how to leverage your job so you can actually build your business. But
so when y'all go to work today, smile.
You retire, so you're a full-time business owner. So Jesse,
smile.
So Jesse, when you retire, do you receive retirement? Because I'm retired from the military and I receive retirement, and I don't get a dime out of my business. It goes back into my business. But I got you though. We go talk, Jesse. We gonna talk. So questions, comments. We appreciate all of the dialogue, man, back and forth.
Yes.
I'm gonna display this one last time. A vet. Okay, we definitely need to talk because I'm a vet too.
Oh, awesome.
I'm a vet too, man. Let's see.
So if you guys have any questions or comments, we hope y'all got some value out of what we talked about today. Basically talking about the importance of a budget for your business. But before you can do a budget, you have to know what all your expenses and all that stuff. You have to know what is coming in. You know, how much money do you have, you know, before you can even go into that budget.
Tony, absolutely, bro. And you know what? When me watching this platform the other day, and you've been on our lives before, Tony, you know me specifically, man, I go ham talking about personal finances and education.
It's important.
Tony said we were never taught to take the money we have and use it as a tool to produce more money.
Right.
Or resources, y'all.
Yeah.
Take the resources that we have and learn how to produce more resources. I want y'all to take something away from this conversation. If you have not heard anything that we've said, take some cash.
Yep.
Build or buy an asset
Yep.
that's going to create more cash. So I just said cash, asset, cash. And then you do it again.
And again.
And again. And again. Until you've produced so much cash at the end of the road, you're now able to start reaping the benefits from those fruits.
Self-sustained.
Yeah, it's self-sustained. Let's see.
Cash, asset,
I'm not trying to spend
y'all.
money. If I don't make money in return in some way. Okay. Agree. Yes. Yeah. And again, so cash, asset, cash is the key, guys. Cash, asset, cash. We find ourselves following people, listening to people, and we are massaging our egos and our ears. And that stuff gets inside of our heads.
Yeah, I know them Joneses. We trying to be like them Joneses that, you know, that grass so green over there, not knowing that last night while you were sleeping, they was out there painted green.
Yeah. So, you know, we
just spray paint.
If we're looking to truly build, and this is just only for people who want to be in business. This is not for side hustles. And I gotta emphasize this. This information that we share is not for side hustlers. It's not for under the table getters. It's not for flippers. This information is for people who are looking to build a business.
Yeah.
Build a
looking
business.
To build. Yep.
Hey, Courtney, what's going on?
And it's okay if you're not that person. You know, it's okay.
Appreciate that, Tony. Yeah, y'all. Hey, make sure you like, share, tag, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can go back and look at these replays at any time. I know you guys have a lot going on with your lives and your businesses, but just know that if you do not plant a seed, in fertile ground, if you do not turn that soil over, if you do not fertilize that soil, if you don't plant that seed in that fertile ground, and then go back and somebody else waters that seed, and then allow God to get that increase, we will not see any type of success other than the success that we get from selling our time at our job. I'm just gonna say that. So we're building networks, we're building communities, and we're building up cultures. And we want you guys to understand that you can see a profitable business. You may not see six figures, but you can experience and have a profitable business only if you can understand how business works and apply those principles. So we're going to go ahead and end the YouTube and Facebook, but we're going to stay on TikTok because I want to answer some of these questions and comments, address some of these questions and comments. Okay. And I know D got to do some stuff, so you want to tell them something? So
thanks, guys, for joining us today. We hope that you got some value out of what we shared. Just remember, every Monday, Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are here talking some type of business because we're different over here. We different, y'all. We different. We want to educate you guys, on the whole business side. We don't want you to just go out and buy stuff from us. We want you to be educated as well.
And whoever you shop with, man, you shop with, have the mental capacity to make those hard decisions.
Right.
This is not an emotional thing. Business ain't no money in emotions.
Yeah.
So we have to understand that. I'm gonna address all this stuff over here on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy Friday, happy Freedom Friday, happy. What you say?
Fabulous Friday.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Happy Fabulous Friday. All that good stuff.
Y'all have a great day.
We appreciate y'all for jumping on once again.
If you are in Columbia, South Carolina, make sure you stop by.
Or close. Even if you're in Charlotte.
Out 224 O'Neill Court, Columbia, South Carolina, right across from the DMV. Check us out, y'all.
So, this is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Make sure you like, share, tag, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. And definitely, man, go share our stuff. Share our stuff.
So if you got on the YouTube late, go back, watch. Go back and watch.
I'm not going yet.
We appreciate y'all.
But we'll see y'all at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.